Hi, it's Nydia, checking in from the Hacienda Derby. Wow, look at this day. It's pretty amazing. The weather is fall has arrived. Happy November. I'm just checking in with you all. Just wanted to say, hey, let you know what I've been up to for the past few months. It's been pretty interesting, lots of travel and some presenting. This past weekend, presented at the. Oh, here's my cat. Hi, here's June. Oh, June, come on up. If you haven't seen June, she's shy. Yeah, she doesn't come around very much. Benny is the one when you're at the studio that you'll see more. But this is June. Say hi, June. See the people? Oh, there's no people there. It's just us. Anyway, this is June. All right, you're going to go now? Yeah? You're thinking about it? Okay, well, she might just rest with us. We'll see. Last week, and I was presenting with the Aging Life Care Association by June, and that was a nice weekend to share. Oh, she's back. To share therapeutic yoga, our research, and how the practice is beneficial for all persons at all stages of life. The weekend before, I was in Houston again, and I was presenting with the Texas Physical Therapy Association to my peers, physical therapists, physical therapist assistants, and students. And that was really nice. Sharing therapeutic yoga and talking about the importance. Therapeutic yoga is therapeutic exercise, and it is a very valuable practice that can be shared with, patients. We do all sorts of neat things with therapeutic yoga. So yeah, let's see. The time changed. How's everybody doing? Whew, wow. Yeah, it's been pretty amazing. Getting used to that time change, it's always a little stressful. And we are having some challenges in our country. Yeah, I'm going to speak to it. Things haven't been easy lately. There's been a lot of stress, a lot of challenge, a lot of change. And I just want to remind you all that you have a practice. You have a process that you can implement to help you move through the difficult times with grace. Our breath. Breathe in, breathe out. Listen to your body, take rest, be honorable to yourself. It's important, those of you who we haven't seen in a while, it would be so nice to see you at the studio. Yes, I'm still teaching classes. I get that question a lot. Nydia, what are you doing these days? Are you still teaching classes? Yes. I'm committed to therapeutic yoga and to sharing it with as many people as possible. Hi, June. And so, yeah, if you look at nydiasyogatherapy.com, you'll see the schedule of classes. You'll see that I'm teaching Monday through Fridays in the mornings. Monday, Wednesday, Friday is the progressive therapeutic yoga class, and Tuesday, Thursday mornings is the gentle therapeutic yoga class. Oh, June, you're such a cutie. And that gentle therapeutic yoga class is the one that I recommend highly for anyone who's new to the studio or maybe returning. It's been a while since you've been practicing with us. So yeah, gentle therapeutic yoga on Tuesday and Thursdays from 10:45 to 11:45. So the gate opens up at 10:30, and then we get ready. We are on the mat. We are bringing our attention to the breath. It is a structured sequence, and that particular practice is important for me to share with you because the structured sequence is something that you will be able to learn and potentially do on your own. or at least you find the favorite postures that you like. And so there is no accident about the structured sequence and why we use it. I use a structured sequence in our therapeutic yoga research programs, which, by the way, we just finished our most recent 6-month study at the medical center with survivors of breast cancer, and they did amazing. I'm so encouraged by the team of teachers, the Open Hand Institute Therapeutic Yoga inspired teachers that were on team with us. Cindy and Sandy and Shannon, they just did amazing. And gosh, the participants. In 6 months of consistent practice, 3 times a week, they did 2 sessions with us live, and then we had participants in Laredo who practiced with us via live stream at same time. And then they did their practice via video for their third session. I've seen this over the decades. That's why I'm so confident, and I say Therapeutic Yoga Works. You just have to do it. But I'll tell you, in 6 months, consistent practice, we had participants who really were challenged getting down onto the floor and getting back up. There was pain, there was limitation, and you should have seen, oh my gosh, how well. Their confidence level improved, their balance, their coordination, their strength. Over the last 2 weeks, they were actually going through their assessments, because we take measurements before they start the practice, and then they take measurements after, and I can't wait to see the results. I know it's going to be great, but more important, these participants, they're just changed for the better. I love to watch them and their confidence and their ability to move onto the floor and get back up. So anyway, I could go on forever about that, but it's exciting. I want to remind you that this therapeutic yoga, it works. The practices are very effective. June, she's decided to give me a little love bite. Hey, you. And you have so many options. I would love to see you at the studio. During these challenging times where we don't know what's going on, we have no idea what's going to happen with healthcare, with you name it. Within so many stressful changes, there's a consistent process that many of you are familiar with, and that is the therapeutic yoga practices that I have been offering here in San Antonio since the 90s. I started doing this practice. I have 40 years of experience melding physical therapy, fitness, and yoga. It works, and I want to invite you to come back and practice with us, and especially during this stressful time. We're nearing to the holidays, and there's so much change in the air, and it can get a little overwhelming, and I want you to bring your awareness to your breath. I want you to check in with yourself and make sure that you're doing well. And I want you to recognize the value of a therapeutic yoga practice that can really set the foundation of strength, stability, mobility, and well-being for the long term. June. Truly. Oh, I think she's noticed that she can see herself now. Is that you, June? Yeah, you're so pretty. And so, yeah, I hope that you might consider coming to practice with us, or joining the live stream. Maybe you can't come to the studio directly, or being a part of our video on demand. We have a lot of videos that are part of the Ubendi program. When you register, you can actually get access to those videos. That can really be helpful. We've just finished publishing our most recent paper, and we know that if you do therapeutic yoga, you can increase the brain-derived neurotropic factor in your body. What does that mean? What is that BDNF? This is a substance that we find circulating in your body that lets us know that the body is changing, that it's malleable. We use the word plastic. It is changeable, and in my world, I call it healing. You have the ability to heal and regenerate cells. This is important. Seeing this and documenting this for our last paper, we know that if you do therapeutic yoga via live on site or via live stream or via video, that you can get these benefits. I can't say it enough, and I want you all to know that it is a valuable practice. It's a source, and once you learn how to do it, you can keep doing it, and you use your breath to help you to understand how long should I be in this posture. 3 breaths, 5 breaths. You use your breath to determine the intensity. How hard should I work? Only do as much effort as you can keep the breath smooth and gentle. You use the breath to help you to calm the nervous system, to down-regulate it, to get you to a place of whew. And you use the breath to bring your focused awareness, attention into the present moment. During these times of challenge and change, that's gold. It really is. It's good stuff. So I can't help it. I have to share that. For those of you who might be wondering, how am I doing? It's been, 8 months now. I had my surgery at end February, so in March, April, May, June, July, August, September, October. Yeah, going on 9 months, so it's 8 months complete, and I'm doing great. Recently, someone asked me, Nydia, are you going to have to do the other one? I said, God willing, no. The other hip was just fine. I really injured the left hip in high school. Gosh, that was a long time ago. For the first time, and in college a couple of times, and I was having fun doing it, but yeah, stuff happens. But yeah, so I don't know. I mean, I'll stand up. Doing good. There it is, that left hip. Does its thing. The ducks and the dogs are getting a little bit worried. Anyway, thank you, Louie. Yeah. Louie, Thelma, what are you going to do? Anyway, I just wanted to check in. Yes, I'm working on that email, and I'm putting this into the email, but just wanted to check in with you all. Do reach out. Our therapeutic yoga practices are so beneficial for improving your well-being for the long term. But this stuff works to help get you ready for a surgery. Those of you who know me well know that I prepare people for surgery, and as soon as you're done with that surgery, then I say, come on, let's go. Let's get back in your practice, because you can do these practices. Many of the times, many of us, we do the practices to help to prolong or even, avoid a surgery. Good. It's very, very doable. This stuff takes practice. You got to do it for it to work. But when you do it, even if it's 5 or 10 minutes, it works really well. So anyway, I'll stop talking. June, what do you think? Are we done? Yeah, I think so. She's just sitting over there. Do you want to come back? No? You don't want to say bye? Come on. She's thinking about it. Good girl. There you go. Alrighty. Well, June and I are going to sign off now. Going to go have a few more little hugs. Little scratches. Yeah, little scritches, we call them. Yeah. Good girl. Alrighty. I hope that you all have a most amazing week. Our fall has finally arrived, and June will be regaining her fur coat so that she can be ready for winter. We will be continuing with classes. Monday, Wednesday, Friday is progressive. Remember, Wednesday is gentle progressive. So if you're kind of like, ooh, I want a little bit more than gentle, but I don't know if I'm ready for progressive, then you come on Wednesday. Monday, Wednesday, Friday class is at 10 to 11:15 a.m. and Tuesday, Thursday class is from 10:45 to 11:45. And it would be great to see you. Hey, have a great day. Peace.